What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I want to talk to you guys today about Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder is his birthday today, October 22nd, 1985. He was born in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, and he is 40-0, 39 knockouts, no losses, no draws. You know, his last fight was against Luis Ortiz, which was the hard-hitting, avoided Cuban that he was the only one to take the chance of the dive to fight this particular fighter. So, you know, I got to take my hat off for him for that aspect because, you know, he was brave enough, or his handlers were brave enough to put him in there, and he did get the knockout. So, you know, he has proven himself thus far for taking on dangerous opponents. Now, you know, back to his birthday, you know, I noticed that I looked him up on Instagram. You know, I Googled him, and you hear more about especially when you Googled him, you hear more from Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua than you do of him. You know, and I think that's bad, you know, because, I mean, this is his birthday. You know what I mean? So I don't know if he's planning something. Maybe he just wants to keep that private or whatever, but you can't find that anywhere. You know, you can Wikipedia him and you can see it's clearly his birthday today, you know, but, you know, I don't see that there's anyone saying, hey, happy birthday to you, big champ, or, you know what I mean? I'll check Twitter. Maybe Twitter has something because I did not check Twitter. I just really checked Instagram, and I Googled Deontay Wilder for the latest feeds and stuff like that on who said what about him. But no one has, you know, congratulated him on his birthday. So we're going to do that here on Counterpunch Boxing News because, you know, a lot of times fighters, you know, take Floyd Mayweather, for example. He uses a persona. He had that bad boy villain persona, you know, and people perceived him as a brat, as an ass. You know what I mean? A lot of things. You know, and then they grew to hate Mayweather. You know, diehard, bona fide fans, you know, some that rode with him were the only ones that, you know, liked him. The other ones loved to see him fail. That's why his ticket sales did so well. You know what I mean? The only thing is he never lost. So people kept watching and watching and waiting and hoping for him to lose, whereas, you know, he never did. You know, Deontay Wilder looks like he's going down that same path because he'll get to the point that regardless of whatever he does, it'll never be enough because he's pissed off a lot of people or he's turned a lot of people the wrong way. You know what I mean? And that's one of the dangers of having that persona. You know, like now, you know, if you look at, funny thing about Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder, they're both Libras. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't understand that. Like Joshua's birthday was like last week or something like that, like a week ago. And, you know, these guys are a lot closer and not really in age because, you know, well, yeah, they're not too far. They're 4 years apart. But, you know, they're born around the same time. And they say, you know, two Libras are, you know, more like kindred spirits or whatnot. And, you know, and it's crazy because these guys can be really viewed as total opposites, you know, and it's just a trip because, you know, you got the thug and the businessman, you know, and Anthony Joshua, you know, they were showing his birthday, they were celebrating him. You don't see anything like that. I know it's still early because it is 9:40, you know, Eastern time here. So, I mean, Central time. So, you know, somebody might congratulate him on his birthday, but, you know, birthdays are sentimental. Birthdays should be celebrated, you know. But again, maybe he wanted it private. Maybe he wanted to get out of the limelight and spend time with his family. Nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? It's just that you would think you would hear something regarding Deontay Wilder and someone congratulating him. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's kind of weird because you don't see that anywhere. You know what I mean? And I haven't saw it, you know, thus far. So Deontay Wilder, you know, he does turn 33 years old today. you know, that's still in the peak prime of his career. Despite what the current information in the news is, let's just hope for the best, and he does get the good fights, and he has a good fight with Tyson Fury, you know. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think about Deontay Wilder turning 33 years of age today. Of course, please subscribe, and you guys been counterpunched. Peace.